ॐ वक्रतुण्डमहाकाय सूर्यकोटिसमप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा। सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणी विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा। गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। ॐ श्री परमात्मने नमः।
ॐ श्री परमात्मने नमः।
अथ पञ्चमोऽध्यायः।
अथ पञ्चमोऽध्यायः।
श्रीभगवानुवाच
श्रीभगवानुवाच
श्लोक नंबर 4। सांख्ययोगौ पृथक् बालाः
साङ्ख्ययोगो पुलक्फलाः
प्रवदन्ति न पण्डिताः
प्रवदन्ति न पण्डिताः
एकमप्यास्थितः सम्यक् उभयो विन्दते फलम्।
एकमप्यस्थितः सम्यक् उभयोर्विन्दते फलम्।
सांख्ययोगौ पृथक् बालाः प्रवदन्ति न पण्डिताः एकमप्यासितः सम्यगुभयोर्विन्दते फलम्।
साङ्ख्ययोगो पृथक् बालाः साङ्ख्ययोगो पृथक्
पृथक् बालाः
पृथक् बालाः प्रवदन्ति न पण्डिताः एकमाप्यास्थितः सम्यक् उभयो विन्दते फलम्.
The shloka which we have seen, Sankhya and Yoga. Sankhya is Sankhya meaning Jnana Yoga, characterized by the lifestyle sannyasa ashrama. Sankhyanam Yoga is Karma Yoga Nishtha, characterized by Grihastha ashrama lifestyle. So the lifestyle of Sankhya and Yoga, Pratak, iti balaha vadanti, na tu panditaha. Lifestyles are meant for gaining the same end, being in one. The result of both, the result being the end is same, therefore result of both can be gained. Mindate phalam. Iti shloka we have seen. The choice is there only between sannyasa and karma yoga lifestyle. So being in sannyasa lifestyle, what one gains, the same thing is gained by the person in by following karma yoga also. So by sannyasa or karma yoga, sannyasa lifestyle or karma yoga lifestyle, the end is sarva karma sannyasa, jnanam. It is the end. Then the next shloka, Bhagavan further explains how the same result is accomplished by both the sannyasis and karma yogis. Why? Because karma yogi perform action, sannyasis give up actions. Giving up and performance both lead to the same result, same goal. How is it possible? Let us chant. Yat sankhyaih prapyate sthanam tadyogairapi gamyate.
यत्साङ्ख्यैः प्राप्यते स्थानं तद्योगैरभिगम्यते
Ekam sankyam cha yogam cha yah pashyati sa pashyati.
एकं साङ्ख्यं च योगं च यः पश्यति स पश्यति
It is Sankyehi Prapite, Tat Sthanam, that goal, that end is reached by Yogaigi api. So the goal, that is the Sthanam, is the goal or the end, which is reached by the sannyasis, Sankyehi, sannyasi bighi. The same is reached by Karma Yogi bighi also, Karma Yogis. Therefore, Ekam Sankyam cha Yogam cha, the one who sees Sankhya, the sannyasa lifestyle, or yoga lifestyle as one. Yaha pashyati, saga pashyati. He knows, he understands the truth. He has the understanding of that these two lifestyles are meant for getting the same goal. Knowledge which is moksha gained by the sannyasis, the sthanam in the shloka meaning, the end, that is the moksha. The end gained by the sannyasis, that is moksha, is also the moksha reached by the karma yogis in time. The karma yogis gain antakarna shuddhi, a pure mind, and then gain the knowledge. So ultimately, knowledge, moksha. Sthana means the place or end, and here the end is the knowledge, the goal. That is moksha for both the sannyasis and the karma yogis. The use of the words gained, prapyate, reached, denotes a small difference here. The difference in the degree of preparedness of the sannyasi and the karma yogi. It's sankyehi, it's sankyeh prapyate sthanam. That which is accomplished, prapyate, that which is reached by the sannyasi. By the sannyasi is reached. Gamyate, that is reached by karma yogi in time, meaning when his or her mind has been properly prepared by living a life of karma yoga. When the antakarnam is made shuddha, gains shuddhi, gains purity, then the goal is reached. Gamyate, karma yogi bigi. This then is the only difference. So that is, sannyasis are supposed to enjoy the pure mind. Because they have done already karma yoga, therefore the mind is ready for jnana. And karma yogis, they do karma yoga and they are in the process of gaining antakarna shuddhi. They work for antakarna shuddhi. And then jnanam, and then shastra vichara. Or shastra vichara can be done parallelly also. Karma yoga plus shastra vichara. They are mumukshus, therefore they can go parallelly. So, in time they gain antakarna shuddhi, and in the shuddha antakarnam jnanam takes place. Therefore, the same goal is reached by karma yogis also as that of the sannyas. Therefore, the end is same. So the lifestyles are different. That is only different. That's like in time. Gamyate. Gamyate means they reach. They reach in time. Yata prapyate. Sankhyehi, sannyasibhiki. Tata gamyate in time by karma yogis. So there is no really comparison. It depends on the candidate, depends on the adhikari. But both reach the same end by jnanam. The karma yogi lives a lifestyle of karma yoga, lives a life of karma yoga and gains the knowledge, either by becoming a sannyasi or while still remaining karma yogi. The choice is there. A karma yogi alone becomes a sannyasi, or then sannyasi and pursue jnanam exclusively. Or a karma yogi can continue to be a karma yogi and pursue jnanam. That is also possible. Choice is given. So therefore, sannyasa is not a must. Once sannyasa is taken, then the choices are less. Then the choices to make oneself uh, to prepare for jnana is less. Less choices. There is being as the karma yoga lifestyle, there are a lot of choices. So therefore, by different ways, one can prepare. Either way, the person gain the knowledge. Even when the knowledge takes place, he or she can become a sannyasi or continue to remain as a karma yogi. As Janaka did, Janaka example already we have seen. Janaka the king, Jnani continued to be a king only. It's a Rajarshi. So therefore one can continue to be a karma yoga. You need not take sannyasa also. Therefore, sannyasa is not a must. That is the idea. Sannyasa, then as a lifestyle, it's conducive, but not a must. It is only for the prepared ones. Therefore, the same goal is reached. Janakadayaha. So Janakadayaha, it is we have seen in the third chapter. The third chapter, Janaka, etc. Karmanaivagi Sansiddham Asitaha Janakadayaha. So Janaka and all did not take sannyasa. They pursue karma yoga. They continued to be a karma yogi, though they enjoyed jnanam. I mean, they performed karma, so they enjoyed jnanam, did not take to sannyasa. So that shows sannyasa is not a must. Being the ashrama, whichever ashrama the person is, can still be a jnani. Jnanam is important, not the lifestyle. Lifestyle, one has choice. In keeping with one preparedness, readiness, one can choose. The one who understands this clearly is a wise person, Panditaha, whereas the others are Balaha, children who do not see clearly. Ajnani, they are Balaha, they are immature people. Even though they have studied Shastra, they have not understood this. Therefore, here indirectly Bhagavan is saying, yeah, Arjuna, you don't be a Bala. You just try to understand what the Shastram says. One person may renounce activities, looking upon renunciation as more desirable than Karma Yoga, while another person may perform Karma and look upon it as more desirable than sannyas. So choice is therefore one can have, one can choose. Thus we have these two groups of people. One insisting that one you must renounce, and the other group advocating that you must do karma. In fact, neither knows the truth. So you cannot emphasize anyone. This all depends on the candidate. There are those who, analyzing the Gita in their own way, have tried to prove that Gita advocates karma only, that the performance of karma alone produces moksha, and that doesn't talk about sannyasa at all. This is one set of people. They study Gita in their own way. That is important in their own way. In their own way means no sampradaya, self-study. This is another problem. It is. That is why a lot of confusions and people write their books and all. So therefore, according to them, Tatparya of Gita is karma. Karma alone produces moksha. This is an error and creates problems for others as well. Bhagavan has said very clearly that there are two lifestyles in the world. Dvidanishta Prapukta Mayanaka. It is therefore difficult to understand how anyone can interpret the Gita to mean that karma alone produces moksha. But being prejudiced, being committed to the hard and fast conclusions they have made before studying the Gita, they do. This is why we have to analyze if what they advocate is true or not. And to do so, we have to look into the Gita and see what it actually does say. That is why we need Sampradaya, we need Bhashyam, Shankaracharya's Bhashyam. Otherwise, we will be carried over by the different interpretations. The interpreters already have something in their mind, accordingly they interpret. And being Sanskritam, therefore Gita also yields to different interpretations. The same shloka interpreted by Advaitins, Vishishta Advaitins, Dvaitins, and other people. And there are people who can say that the entire Gita, the Tattva of Gita is karma. Karma alone leads to moksha. If you say karma alone leads to moksha, then it contradicts Shruti Vakya. Kritena karmana akritaha mokshaha nasti. How will you reconcile? You cannot reconciliation not possible. But karma, and also logically also we know karma cannot give moksha because it is kritatva. It is akritaha moksha. Moksha is akritatva, not created. Moksha you cannot produce it. Karma as the area as its sphere of operation only in this four. That is in reaching a destination or in modifying or purifying or in producing. In these four spheres, only areas, only karma can operate. So moksha is not produced. Moksha is not by Atma, by purification. Atma can never be purified. Why? Because Atma is never impure to be purified. Antakaranam is mind. Mind can be impure. Even the purified mind can become impure. That is why Antakaranam should be polished every day by doing sadhanas, japa, etc. Shastra Shavanam, Patanam. So, Atma is ever pure. Therefore, you cannot purify the Atma. And you cannot modify Atma. It is same. And Atma, you cannot produce Atma. You cannot reach Atma, you cannot produce Atma because it is ever reached. So therefore, karma doesn't have any role in jnanam, in giving jnanam about the Atma. So therefore, then how can you say Gita? The Tatparyam of Gita Shastra is karma. By karma one can gain moksha. That is why the sampradaya, the teaching is important. Acharya is required. Shankaracharya's bhashyam is important. Without this version, the same Gita is interpreted by so many people in different ways, and there are so many translations, commentaries, and the followers of them are available, enough to create confusion. Arjuna himself asking the same question different ways. That itself sometimes for the readers seems to confuse. Now, in addition to that, these confusions are also there. Therefore, one has to be highly alert to such interpretations. So therefore, to first make a conclusion and then to look into the Gita to support your conclusion, that is not an inquiry. Already you have concluded. The concluded mind you inquire into the Gita. What is the use of that? A self-concluded cannot gain anything out of the study of the Gita. One has to do the Gita being the pramana, Shruti, vichara to be done. Inquiry is important. Without inquiry, the preconceived notion, opinion, you do the inquiry, then that is not knowledge. It is merely your own interpretation. Pramana vichara is inquiry into the Shastra, trying to understand the Shastra as it is. One has to be highly objective. Is to see the Gita what really says. For this, one has to be highly objective. When one thinks, because I have Shraddha in the Gita, I want to know what it says, that is called Pramana Vichara. Shastra, Gitayam, Pramana Buddhihi, Shraddha. Sannyasa only looks easier. Here Krishna says, the one who sees that sannyasa and karma yoga are one is one who really sees. In fact, he understands. Sees means he understands what sannyasa and karma yoga is. Both lead to the same goal. This means both are equal. If both are equal, then Arjuna may ask, I will take to sannyasa because it is easier than doing karma. I will take sannyasa because it is easier. Karma yoga means I have so many duties to perform from morning to evening till going to bed. So many activities are there. Whereas sannyasa seems to be not only activities, and activities, when you do activity, the problems, what we encounter, the problems in doing. So therefore, whereas sannyasa seems to be free from problems. No karma, therefore no problems. Karma yoga means that you have to get up early in the morning and take a bath and do the required rituals and prayers, etc. So many things are involved. The duties involved in the life of karma yoga are endless, and in Arjuna's case, can even amount to killing people. Yuddha karma, Gora karma is a karma yoga. So for Arjuna, it is a Yuddha karma. For others, maybe doing the ritual, etc. Therefore, sannyasa definitely seems easier. I have no duties to perform, and therefore no problem. Sannyasa it looks easier. This may have been Arjuna's thinking. That is why Arjuna wanted to take sannyasa, want to get away from the Kurukshetra. Therefore, Bhagavan goes on to tell him that knowledge is difficult to gain without the proper preparation that living a life of Karma Yoga provides. This is what we are going to see in the next shloka. That is why Bhagavan said, Karma sannyasat karma yoga vishishyate. Tayostu karma sannyasat karma yoga vishishyate. Then the next shloka, without the preparation, the living a life, it is difficult to gain. Knowledge is difficult to gain. And karma yoga provides the preparation, said in the shloka. Let us read shloka number 6. Says shloka. Sannyaasastu mahabaho dukkhamaptumayo gataha.
Sannyāsastu mahābāho dukkhamaptu mayogataha.
Yoga yukto munir brahmana chirenadhigacchati.
Yoga yukto munir brahma nachirena dhigacchati.
Sannyasaha tu dukkham aptum ayogataha. Very important. Karma sannyasat karma yoga vishishyate. Why he says? Because ayogataha, for the one who is not prepared. Ayogataha, not a one who is ready. Without karma yoga. Ayogataha, for the unqualified, for the unprepared. Sannyasaha is dukkham aptum, will give difficult. It's difficult. Aptum, to accomplish. So sannyasa is difficult to accomplish for the one who is not ready. Ayogata means who has not taken to karma yoga, who has not prepared himself by karma yoga. Yoga yuktaha, yogena yuktaha, the one who is prepared by yoga, karma yoga, yoga yuktaha, who is committed to the lifestyle of karma yoga, performed the karma yoga, and then prepared. For the one is called is munihi, mananashiraha munihi, or the one who is capable of thinking, reasoning, that person. Nachirena, not after a long time. Achirena digachati, immediately he gains. Immediately he gains Brahma. Achirena digachati. Munihi Brahma gachati. Brahma gachati means Brahma is not located somewhere, he goes. He travels and reaches. Brahma gachati. Brahma, the Brahma which is Paramatma. Paramatma is gained by him here and now. Paramatma, Brahma is gained, not going anywhere, here and now. Where is Paramatma? This Paramatma is this. What is there is only Ishvara. What is there only Bhagavan? What else is there? Therefore, Sarvam Khalidam Brahma. So he discovers a fact, Agam Brahma Asmi. That is the Paramatma, that is a knowledge. Brahma Adhigachati. Although sannyasa and karma yoga are both the means to knowledge. Without yoga, without karma yoga, ayogataha, ayogat, karma, not yogat, not karma yoga, without karma yoga, it is not easy to live the life of sannyasa, let alone gain knowledge. So sannyasa lifestyle is not easy. Then how will you gain knowledge? So better be karma yogi and follow if you are not prepared. This is what Bhagavan is telling Arjuna here. If you take the word sannyasa to mean knowledge, it is certainly difficult to gain sannyasa without karma yoga. That also we can take. Sannyasa lifestyle we can take, or sannyasa meaning jnanam we can take. Without karma yoga, jnanam is not possible. It is difficult to gain sannyasa without karma yoga, which is essential for antakarna shuddhi, purification of the mind. So without antakarna shuddhi, you cannot gain knowledge. Without antakarna shuddhi, you cannot gain knowledge. Without preparation, you cannot take to sannyasa ashrama also. So either way, we can take the meaning of the words sannyasa. So without antakarna shuddhi, you cannot even live a life of sannyasa. Therefore, thus karma yoga is a means to accomplish sannyasa, both in terms of the lifestyle as well as in terms of knowledge. So if you interpret the word sannyasa as knowledge, without karma yoga, it is not possible. If you interpret the word sannyasa as a lifestyle, then also without karma yoga, it is not possible. It is not possible means it is possible, but the person will suffer. Unprepared will be dukkham. You will experience dukkham, you will have problem. But unprepared, you cannot live the lifestyle of sannyasa properly. Then what to talk of jnana? Jnana is not possible. That is the idea. Therefore, the necessity of living a lifestyle of karma yoga. Whether or not a person takes to the life of sannyasa, certain qualities of the sannyasa are acquired by the person if he or she lives a life of the karma yoga. So, as a sannyasi, is also certain qualities of the sannyasi. The sannyasi, he has got samatva buddhi, he is calm, quiet, tranquil, he is not affected by the pairs of opposites, dvandva. Similarly, karma yogi also. So that those qualities are acquired in course of time by the followers of karma yoga, followers of karma yoga. But if a person are coming under the spell of raga dveshas will find it very difficult to live a life of sannyasa. Therefore, the sannyasi must be relatively free from raga dvesha, and the karma yogi, if he is also in course of time by following karma yoga, he also becomes relatively free from raga dvesha, like that of a sannyasi. Therefore, certain he also gains certain qualities of the sannyasa. But if a person coming under the spell of raga dvesha, for a person coming under the spell of raga dvesha, this lifestyle of sannyasa is difficult. Such people sometimes take to sannyasa simply because they are disenchanted with life. There is some frustration or disappointment, love loss, etc. So being disenchanted with life, being unable to fulfill the raga dveshas, therefore they take to sannyasa. Impelled as they are by the raga dvesha, that is also an impulse. Propelled by raga dvesha, they continue to be frustrated. They are not, therefore, they are not real sannyasis. In fact, sannyasa ashrama becomes a problem for them. They suffer due to unpreparedness, due to lack of being qualified for the sannyasa ashrama. Therefore, as a sannyasi also, a person may have to deal with the mind if the raga dveshas have not been resolved. Therefore, he has a lot to do in addition to serving the Guru Seva. Therefore, taking to sannyasa ashrama, some people also do some service activities, do karma yoga, do karma in the spirit of yoga, so that they can handle the raga dveshas. For it is strictly with reference to one's raga dveshas, the two lifestyles are given, choice is given. Choice exists only in choosing in terms of these two lifestyles. So, choice is given only with reference to one's raga dvesha. If raga dveshas are sufficiently handled and neutralized, then one can take to sannyasa ashrama. Otherwise, karma yoga is better. Karma yoga, one can handle raga dvesha. Suppose you go to your teacher with many raga dveshas in your mind. And if you are lucky, the teacher who knows the subject matter perhaps can help you neutralize them. By serving the teacher and following his instructions, Guru Seva or Ashrama Seva, because ashrama is not different from the Guru. So, Guru Shushusha, Ashrama Shushusha, and following the Upadesha of the teacher, you can gain Antakarna Shuddhi. What Bhagavan points out here is, without Karma Yoga, sannyasa is not easy to accomplish. It doesn't say it is impossible, please note. But it does say here that it is difficult to accomplish sannyasa without the preparation of Karma Yoga. Dukkam aptum ayogataha, for the unprepared. Dukkam aptum. Difficult to accomplish. You cannot become a sannyasi by will, just by deciding to do so. You need to be endowed with karma yoga, yoga yuktaha. Yogena yuktaha, yoga yuktaha. Meaning that you need to live a lifestyle of karma yoga. One who is endowed with the yoga is one who can understand and analyze what is being said. Such a person is called a munihi, who can understand. Munihi, the knowledgeable one who can understand. This is a person who gains Brahma. Brahma adhigacchati. Achirena adhigacchati. Achirena gacchati. Sannyasa is Brahma. Nyasa means renunciation. Sannyasa, sampurvaka, samupasarga. Sannyasa means perfect or total. Samyak, renunciation, or total renunciation, a renunciation with maturity. Maturity is given with Karma Yoga. Sannyasa, Sankhya, and Brahma, they all have the same meaning. Sankhya can also mean sannyasa, meaning jnanam. Sannyasa, Sankhya, Brahma, they all the same meaning. Knowledge of Brahma is called Sankhya, which is also called sannyasa. So knowledge. And sannyasa is called Brahma, which is gained by the yoga yuktaha, the one who is endowed with the yoga and one is a muni. So such a person gains Brahma, otherwise referred to as sannyasa, knowledge of Brahma. Adhigachati means goes to or gains. And when does the person gain Brahma? What time? When? Not chirena, not after a long time. Chira means long. Nachirena adhigachati. Achirena adhigachati. Once a person has the pakwata, the readiness, the maturity gained due to karma yoga, he or she gains Brahma quickly, immediately. How this is so? It is explained in the next shloka, which you will see tomorrow. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Dhanyavadaha.